Hello! Welcome to my class. So, sa lesson 6 na tayo ng Mathematics 9, Nature of Roots of a Quadratic Equations. Sa quadratic formula na x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, ang expression na b squared minus 4ac, ito yung tinatawag na discriminant. Ang discriminant, ito yung gagamitin natin to characterize the nature of roots of a quadratic equation. If the coefficients of quadratic equation are real, the discriminant can be used to determine the nature of roots. So, itong table na to, nakalagay dito yung discriminant and kung ano ang magiging nature of roots niya. So, if the discriminant is negative, ang nature of roots niya ay imaginary and unequal or no real roots. Next, kapag ang discriminant ay 0, ang nature of roots niya ay real, rational, and equal. Kapag naman ang discriminant ay positive, pero ito ay perfect square, ang nature of roots nito ay real, rational, and unequal. Kapag naman ang discriminant ay positive, pero hindi perfect square, ang nature of roots nito ay real, irrational, and unequal. So let's have an example. Example number 1, describe the nature of roots of a quadratic equation having the given value of the discriminant. So, itong example na to, given is yung discriminant na mismo. So, we are going to identify the nature of roots of the given discriminant. So first, we have the discriminant is 124. So 124 is positive but not a perfect square. So therefore, the nature of roots is real, irrational, and unequal. Next, the discriminant is 36. So ang 36, positive siya. And perfect square siya. So therefore, ang nature of roots niya ay real, rational, and unequal. Next example, the discriminant is negative 625. So since negative ang discriminant, ang nature of roots niya ay imaginary and unequal. Next, the discriminant is 0. So kapag 0 ang discriminant, ang nature of roots ay real, rational, and equal. So example number 2, describe the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equations using the discriminant. So the given equation is 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 equals 0. So we are going to identify first the value of A, B, and C. So A is positive 4. B is negative 4. And C is positive 1. So we are going to substitute the given values of A, B, and C sa discriminant na B squared minus 4AC. So B squared is negative 4 squared minus 4 times 4, which is the value of A, and 1, the value of C. So negative 4 squared is 16 minus 4 times 4 times 1 is 16. So the discriminant is 16 minus 16 is 0. So since the discriminant is 0, the nature of roots are real, rational, and equal. Next equation is 3x squared plus 10x minus 8 equals 0. So the value of A is 3, the value of B is 10, and the value of C is negative 8. Again, substitute the given values of A, B, and C to the discriminant B squared minus 4AC. So B is 10, 10 squared, minus 4 times A, which is 3, times C, which is negative 8. Then, simplify. 10 squared is 100. Negative 4 times 3 times negative 8 is positive 96. So, therefore, we have 100 plus 96. So, the discriminant is 196. 196 is positive and a perfect square. So, therefore, the nature of roots are real, rational, and unequal. Next example. 2x squared minus 3x plus 5 equals 0. So, A is positive 2, B is negative 3, and C is positive 5. Again, substitute the values of A, B, and C to the discriminant. So, B is negative 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times 5. Negative 3 squared is 9. Then, negative 4 times 2 times 5 is negative 40. So, we have 9 minus 40 is negative 31. So, since the discriminant is negative, the nature of roots are imaginary and unequal. Next example is x squared minus 5x plus 1 equals 0. So, the value of A is 1. B is negative 5 and C is 1. Again, substitute these values to the discriminant B squared minus 4AC. B is negative 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1. Negative 5 squared is 25 minus 4 times 1 is negative 4. So, 25 minus 4 is 21. So, the discriminant is 21. It is positive but not a perfect square. So, therefore, the roots are real, irrational, and unequal. Example number 3. Find the value or values of k so that x squared minus 3kx plus 4 equals 0. Has equal roots. So, solution, the roots are equal if the discriminant is equal to 0. Hence, equating D equals 0, we get x squared minus 3kx plus 4 equals 0. So, again, we are going to identify the values of A, B, and C. So, this is now the equation. X squared minus 3kx plus 4 equals 0. So, A is 1, B is negative 3k, and C is positive 4. So again, substituting the values of A, B, and C to the discriminant, which is equal to 0, we have B is negative 3k squared minus 4 times 1 times 4. So, negative 3k squared is equal to 9k squared. Minus 4 times 1 times 4 is 16. So, we have 9k squared minus 16. So, transpose 9k squared to the other side of the equation, and 16 to the negative 3k squared is 9k squared minus 4 times 1 times 4, negative 16. Negative 3k squared is equal to 9k squared minus 4 times 1 times 4 is 16. So, we have 0 equals 9k squared minus 16. So, transposing 9k squared to the other side of equation, it will become negative 9k squared equals negative 16. So, dividing or multiplying the equation by negative 1, so it will become 9k squared equals 16, positive 16. So, dividing both sides of the equation by 9, so 9k squared divided by 9 is k squared equals 16 over 9. So, kung naalala nyo yung extracting the square root, yun ang gagamitin natin para ma-solve natin yung value ng k. So, k equals positive or negative the square root of 16 over 9. So, k is equal to positive or negative the square root of 16 over 9. So, kaya yung sagot niya is, yung value ng k is positive or negative. The square root of 16 over 9 is 4 over 3. So, thank you and enjoy learning. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.